Today is a special day for cake lovers here in France. After all the sweet treats of the holidays, France has one more in store for you, la Galette des rois, or king cake. All throughout the month of January, but especially on January 6th for the Epiphany or King's Day, people head to the bakery to get one. We're going to talk all about the king cake with Eugénie Pont from the magazine Fou de Pâtisserie, who joins me on the set. Eugénie, welcome. Lovely crown. What is the king cake, the Galette des rois? Tell us about it.
Oh, it's a traditional cake that we eat every January to celebrate Epiphany. And you have two different types. The traditional one in the north is made with puff pastry and almond cream. And in the south, it's a brioche with candied fruit.
And I know there's always a fight between which king cake is the... I like the northern one, but that's just
me too.
So what's the history of the galette?
Well, it's simple. It comes from the Christian nativity, and it's to celebrate the wise man, the wise king man, who came to the baby Jesus and brought some gift. So it's a way to designate the king of the day, who is the symbol of this.
And there's also a lot of traditions about how you choose that king of the day.
Absolutely.
Tell me a bit about how you eat a king cake, how it works.
But the tradition is to be gathered with your family or your friends, and the youngest one of the guests has to go under the table, and he's designate the slice for who is the slice. And so nobody knows where is the little fève, which
right,
is
so
a bean.
Right, we have to explain this to people. So a fève is a bean, but it's turned into something else. It's a little thing we find in each cake. What is that?
Oh, it's a little symbol. It used to be the symbol of the nativity scene, but now pastry chef likes to play with different symbol. So it could be a crown, a jewelry, something not too dangerous for
to swallow
it.
Exactly. How do bakeries decide what kind of fève they're going to put in their cake every year?
Well, it depends of also the design you make for your galette, but they like to play because some people are collecting them. So
yes, I know. We have a jar of fève, I think, at home too.
Or it could be a famous character from a movie or a cartoon.
Yeah, I think we have a Charlie Chaplin at home. So Eugénie, you've brought in some different galettes because you were talking about the traditional ones, but there's been a bit of a spin on them in recent years. So tell us about the different ones
so this one is a traditional one.
It's beautiful.
Made from Lenôtre, very beautiful with different colors on the top.
And it's almond inside.
Alors, it's almond cream. We call it frangipane in France, and with a puff pastry. So this one is traditional, but you can also find the chocolate one. There is no almond cream. It's a ganache, chocolate ganache for chocolate lover. But also, look, this very original one. It's because it's made of Paris-Brest. It's a mix of, it's made with hazelnut, not almond. You have a frangipane, but you have also Paris-Brest cream, and obviously a fève inside.
So what's interesting about this one, for those of you who don't know, is the Paris-Brest, a smaller version, is a very typical pastry we can find here in France.
It's one of the favorite pastry.
And it has a history as well. Isn't it made to look like a bicycle wheel?
Yes, it's a symbol of a bicycle course from Paris to Brest. And it became, they created this cake for this long time ago, last century.
And now it's like a giant king cake.
Now it's like one of the favorite pastry in France.
It's delicious.
So it's a very beautiful mix. This one is from Jeffrey Cagnes. It's made with lemon and lime zest. And olive oil, I think. So it's
a savory one.
Yeah, it's some sauce, savory. And this one is, it's, let's say, declination.
A spin-off.
Yes, sorry. Of pain suisse, which is a...
Like a Swiss bread?
Swiss bread, exactly, with vanilla cream. And you also have almond cream, and it's sprinkled with chocolate chips.
Oh, delicious. Now, here's a question for you. I know you brought all these in from wonderful bakers across France, but also in your magazine, Fou de Pâtisserie, you have a recipe. Is it hard to make at home, a galette des rois?
Well, it's not that difficult, but let's say the puff pastry is quite difficult, but obviously you can buy it already made by a chef. It's not that difficult, but it's indeed in the magazine you have different recipes to make either the traditional one or some variations.
Wonderful. We'll be sure to check it out. And the thing we forgot to mention, as you can see, Eugénie is wearing a crown. If you get the fève or the little bean, you get to be the queen or the king for the day. I think it's going to be me.
Exactly.
So I think Eugénie and I are going to dig into these lovely cakes. Eugénie, thank you so much for coming on and telling us all about this wonderful tradition. Honestly, I think this is my favorite cake of all of the amazing cakes that we have here in France, the Galette des Rois. Eugénie Pont, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jenny.
And thanks so much to all of you. That wraps it up for this Entre Nous.